Hello. How's it going? Let me make sure the audio levels are a-okay because I have completely redone my setup. Oh! Okay, that was loud as hell. Hopefully this is nicer. This should be nicer. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Still might be a little loud, but I think it works. I'll deal with it for right now. Actually, no. I'm gonna turn down a little bit more. So with what I was saying, uh, I had some issues recently where my entire computer was being so slow and like so inefficient to where I was like, I need to get this checked in. Brought my computer to the tech center at my school and had them take a look at it. They messed with some stuff. They were like, hey, be honest, might be best to just reset it. And I was like, damn, that sucks, but fine. Um, so I did that, and afterwards I had so many more problems. Um, I'll talk about this while I do this right here. But like this is just for the people I guess who know computers, because I semi do. Um, I need to give him a rank 17, I mean. But with what I was saying, um, I was I went down there. They said we got to reset it. I said, "Cool, let's do that then." Um, Wonder's fucking annoyed. But I reset it, got everything set up again, get back to my room. Um, and then I was having some issues. The biggest one was my camera wasn't opening, and even my webcam wasn't registering. Another one was I used CapCut to edit. CapCut wasn't downloading. The biggest one, especially for my streams, Steam wasn't working. So for the person who has streamed P5X 68 times, I think, kinda need Steam to work for the Steam game. Um, Brought it back the next day. Yeah, I doubt he'll elaborate further. What has been happening? Just had some issues with surgery. Yeah. But I just had all those issues, brought it back to the tech center the next day, and there I learned that instead of wait, how does my camera look? Let me adjust this a little bit. There we go. That's better. Um, but I learned that my issues I was having was because instead of downloading Windows Home, which is what you download on any computer that like is personal use, um, the person I was talking to and helped me with the process not only did Windows Express, which is for businesses and for schools, they did Windows Express N, which is the European version of it. But he's probably my favorite social link, so I actually do want to pay a little bit of attention. So date draws near, if I had trouble sleeping, what if something doesn't go as planned, or make a minor yet careless mistake? That's how surgery goes. One small issue, the patient could die. That's like, isn't that the risk all the time? Yeah. I feel like I'm cracking under the pressure. Damn. Until now, I've solved most problems on my own. I was proud of my self-sufficiency. That's why I took on the surgery without hesitation. Didn't imagine the responsibility for this life to feel this heavy. Has he not done surgery before? Like an egomaniac. Is someone like me even qualified to perform this procedure? Right now, I'm not feeling 100% either mentally or physically. And in fact, it'd be better if I stepped down as chief surgeon right now. Jesus Christ. Hi, how's it going? I just wanted to get his social link to rank 17 because I remember I get a good boost from this. I was like trying to think of what boost I got. This is the one where I get only 1 turn cooldown for gun. That's low key like a game changer for some of these fights. And that's why I've been grinding out the social link. I just needed a stream because I like to do the rank ups on stream. Yeah, when I was running ammo fully reload after 1 turn, it's only 1 turn in between gunning them down. It's exactly what I want to see. Oh, no. All good. I think I sent it. Like their friend request code? I think that was I'm pretty sure at least. Thought I did. If not, I can redo it. But I think I did. I'm not gonna use this math set of school. Well, I'm not gonna use this math in the school. Just give me my 7 points that I don't even need. Wonder is already as smart as he will ever be. His knowledge is 20. I don't think that's a good thing, actually. Actually, I have much more important things. First, I'm gonna hit with... Oh, my username? It should just be Shippy Persona 5 because I'm an idiot. Here, there we go. Got a couple to claim, I think. I'm still trying to think if I should go for the next character. For what's her fucking name? I don't know. Oh, I need to start that social link. Uh-oh. Because I don't know how much time I have tonight. Because I promised a coworker of my job I'd help him with something. But I have waited long enough. I might have to come back later and do a part 2 to this stream. But I need akechi. I thought about doing a random stream like a week ago. Just to pull akechi and then quit. But no. Wait, did I just get him right here? No. Okay, I thought it looked not golden enough. But I'm very happy that we have akechi finally. And Turbos ends in like a little over a week. Oh, I'll resend it then after this stream. Because I don't want to leak your code. So I'll resend it as soon as this one's done tonight. But it's time for akechi. Please, please. Okay, that one doesn't matter. This one matters. I'm only losing 900 gems for this too, so I'll have plenty. No, you're fine. I'll send it again. It's not that big a deal, dog. I got it. Yo, I think we got someone. I wonder who. And I think it's gonna be the fucking last one because shocker. Really, it's not. Maybe it is actually. Goro Kechi. It was, yeah. Yeah, because I was gonna say maybe I'll have more than 110 there. But that means if I go for the next character, I'll get a free 5-star. I don't know if I'm gonna go for the next character though. Like I still need to decide that because I want to make sure I have enough for Makoto Yuki and for Yukari and for all of them. So I don't know. But what I do know is we're about to fucking max akechi. I've been saving up. There. Yeah, 250 of those. I've been trying to max level everyone's weapon, but I knew I had to save up for akechi as well. So I've taken a bit of a pause just to make sure I had enough. I have more than plenty. I saved up way more than I actually needed to. But I'm not gonna sit here and complain about that because, oh no. I have a max level character that just came out. Didn't really just come out, but we're gonna pretend that he did. Came out about half a week ago, I think. Yeah, I think so. I don't have his weapon either. Fuck. I'm still gonna max him though, but I'll get his 4-star weapon soon. Yeah, there we go. He keeps saying the same shit over and over, and I don't really know what he's saying. No! I don't have those. Wait, I have a solution for this. Right here. Because I've also been grinding this thing out, too. Bam. 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 There we go. Even more. Back to akechi. I would say, yeah, he's still probably at the end because... Mainly because his weapon, I'd assume. There. 70. And we'll go ahead and just all of it. Yeah. And this probably won't max his weapon with those, but these should do it, I hope. Please. Yay! Hi, how's it going? I've got the crazed individual now. Also known as akechi. He does look like... Okay. Yeah. I know that there are a lot of feelings about him. I don't see the issue. Like, I don't know. I understand people's problem with how he seems to function. But also it's akechi. I think him just being who he is makes up for that. Yeah, okay, there we go. And he's still the fucking lowest one because of his weapon. Yay. I might see how many salamander coins, how many gecko coins I have, actually. I thought I might have enough. I really hope I do. I would like his weapon. I'm 1 away. That pisses me off. Gosh dang it. Alright, well, not much I can do about that, I guess. Unless there's some mysterious way to get more that I don't really know about right now. Wait. Wait. Damn it, that would have been really cool. I know that you can from the Dicey Adventure. And I had grinded the hell out of this, I'll say that. Yeah, sure, I'll buy more. But I have been very excited for this stream, honestly. I don't really want to... I want to wait for Makoto for the 5-star. I love akechi, but I also understand that he is not the best character that we will get. I'm considering pulling Ange because I've heard she's really good. Not 100% sure, though. But I don't know. It's something that I've thought about, but I'm not completely certain on it. Can I get Sound like I can. Okay, actually, hold. I have a way around this. They made his whole fucking thing where he well there goes um they changed it to where his like highlight of the strongest person can now be him, right? His like focus in where he gets stronger from your strongest character, it can now be himself. Which low key I think fits his vibe really well on him being self-absorbed. Like I think that should have been something to begin with. I'm also realizing if I get her to rank 3, I get 3 gecko coins so I can get his weapon. So I know what we're going to do first. I want to do Akechi's missions, but well, I would like his weapon first. Considering it seems like that boosts him a lot. Considering he's right now the weakest character I have. I don't know. Like, we just got regular ass drinks. Water, maybe. And then she's got that. So that does not look like water. I wish I could have streamed more frequently recently, but if I'm going to be completely honest, I have so much to do. My school year does end in a week. And then I got summer. So I'm going to be doing a lot more then. This is going to be my last one until maybe next Friday. I just knew I had to because by next Friday, we'll have the new palace. I didn't even realize that until right now, and I'm so happy about it. You saw my reaction to that. That was a dumb reaction. But oh my god, that would be awesome. To just next Friday night stream the entire palace. Oh, yeah, no, that was my other plan too. I was about to stream last Friday, and I was like, I need to wait because I want to do the whole palace in one go. I might have to take a pause in like 45 minutes because I promised one of my coworkers from work I'd help him with something. But then I'm going to be streaming again if I don't get the palace done to finish it up. But yeah, I made sure to get like almost all my busy work done for the rest of my semester. I just am behind on some labs for a class, for like a computer technology class, because they take like 4 hours each. And I'm going to be doing that for the next like week. Which, you know, oh so fun. They're not bad, but they just take forever. But yeah, no, I've just been. Plus, I said this earlier, but I had to get my computer wiped and then try to load everything in again. Didn't work right, so then I had to do it all over again. So I had to redo my OBS completely. And it's better now, I think. It's much more organized because last time I set it up, everything was thrown everywhere, and I just tried to do a bunch of stuff at once, and things that wouldn't work, I would leave in there instead of deleting. Right now, it's just very organized, and I'm very happy with how it looks now. And I've rearranged a lot of my different things in my computer to be more efficient. So I'm very happy with it. But now I get... What? The music for that scene was... Huh? I don't feel like this music is fitting the vibe. Maybe I misunderstood it, but it looked like she just like hit a bump and it was like a Oh my gosh, Wonder caught her. Wow. Not a like a terrible, terrible moment. But yeah, I'm gonna get her to rank 3. So I can get Akechi's 4-star weapon, and then we'll do that part of his side mission. Because I've been working on getting more characters stronger. And like all my 5 stars except for God, what's her name? The toddler that I hate. All my 4 stars but her, all my 5 stars but her have level 80 weapons. So now I'm starting to do 4 stars to get their weapons maxed out. I'm realizing I had more at level 60 than I thought. So now I'm getting them all to level 70 first, and then I'm going up to level 80. But that, and then it's going to be revelation cards, then skills. But I've been working on getting these characters all stronger. Because I wanna, you know, be able to do like Trial of Sea Souls, be at rank 8, complete all of the Astrolab stuff, because I still struggle to do that. I don't know. I've heard that she's really good. It just depends on how many gems I have after the palace. Because if I can get the palace to 100% and I have a really good amount of gems, then yeah, I'll get her. I want to make sure I have enough to get Makoto Yuki after. But I also know that we're probably going to get a lot of gems for the 1-year anniversary that happens like the week after Yukari drops. So I know it cut out for some reason. I don't really know why, but it just depends on my gem count. Because I've got 5,000 right now. By the time that update drops, I'll probably have like 7,000. But post Palace, I could have like 10, 12,000. So it really does depend on how many I have after that. And I know we're probably going to get a lot more gems after the P3 collab starts. I'm not sure how many, but still. It is nice how like they didn't give her a social link yet. But she had that side mission that's now just being tied in with her a lot. But yeah, I do know this upcoming navigator is really good, so I'd like to get them at some point. I just haven't decided yet. That's what I'm saying. What? Wait, does something happen at Puppets rank 17? I would say Puppet is very low. I was trying to think of how to word it best. There are only a few characters that I don't have it at rank 15 yet, and Puppet is one of them. Oh, shit. I didn't even think about that one. That one would be really good. I think I might need to focus Puppet then. I think I'm gonna have to do that now, actually, now that you mention it, yeah. I was trying to focus on getting other characters at least up to, like, equal level. But yeah, no, Puppet making the gifts better is really good. Because I know that Rico also gives you more places to hang out. This intro part is taking a long time. Then we only have to do one more. We're going to do one more hangout with her to hopefully get to rank 3. because I would like to get the free gems. Well, yeah, I know why it's so long, but like, oh my god. I wasn't expecting it completely. Sure, thank you for the 5 gems, and thank you for the 5 more gems. Is this... Oh, that's who I just talked to. And this is good. I do like how we have extra rewards from this right now. That one makes me happy. Here, I think we're gonna... Let me check something. Because I am gonna do those synergies real quick. Prioritize... We're gonna prioritize Puppet, actually. If that is the... If we're getting benefits like that, yeah, we're prioritizing Puppet. Oh, I'm gonna prioritize her as well, so I can do that. She's the only one not rank 17 yet, so I'll do that one. Yeah, I end up talking over a lot of the synergies. Sometimes, yeah, I yap over the synergies sometimes, but I still like them to just be on stream in general. I'm gonna do her up to rank 15, and then I'll try to get... Yeah, her... I will do one full day. Just so I can hopefully get her up to rank 3. Because I want Akechi's weapon really bad. Here, sure. This one's the whole... Oh, this one's the whole... Will you romance her or not? And I'm not, but I do use Closer in like all my teams just because the highlight effect kind of goes crazy. The free highlight. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying, yeah. I care about them, like I'll pay attention, just so I can understand the story. But for stream purposes, I end up yapping over them half the time. I forgot Wonder just had that guitar. Like, because that's a nice guitar. Yeah. No, chord is really good. Especially, in my opinion, that one Astrolab level that is open right now, where highlights feel slower, but the attacks are like 400% stronger. I'm very happy to have chord. Yeah. I'm very happy to have chord when the highlight feels slower but is stronger, because chord just lets me do a one for free. And then it's crazy they do that right after releasing Violet. Because Violet has her own highlight system. Oh, yeah, no, I did not like that boss. That boss was not my favorite, but then they low-key... Boss 3 and 4 were crazy. Like, I'm very excited for next week when we get the start of the next palace. What sucks is the next palace goes for a whole year. But, I don't know. At least Palace 6 looks really good. Oh yeah, boss 3 is hard. Yeah, that's fair. Pro moment indeed. I am trying to grind this game to get his 4-star weapon because I need a stronger Akechi, because they might not have done him the justice he deserved in this game, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Yeah. No, at least he's here. Like, His damage did get some buffs. Which one is... This one's the close friends. Good, that's what I want. Yeah, have a good one. Thank you. At least Crow is here, though. They should have done more. I do like that if he is the strongest unit you have, he can use himself to buff himself. I did not word that one properly, but whatever. You know what I mean. I'm gonna do this one. But yeah. They could have done him a bit better, but I understand why they weren't gonna do a full character rework. I do like the change they gave him, though, to help him potentially be even stronger. Okay, thank you for the money. And thank you, Owl, for telling me, wow, you're more proficient. And then having me head home. Yeah. See, okay, my thing with Cord, though, Cord might be lower on my scale of, like, my quote-unquote strongest characters, but, like, Cord can do some wild shit to help a team out. Just saying. Okay, I'm doing his thing next. Let me see. I didn't realize I had that much, actually. What the fuck? I thought I had a lot less Mindscape crystals. Okay, I'm maxing him. And next up is Akechi. Where the fuck is that boy? Where'd he go? There he is. See, but also if I'm using, like, I have thought about trying to run a royal team of Joker, Kasumi, Akechi. Yeah, that's fair. She's still one of my go-to units, of it being mainly Joker, Morgana, and Cord, just because of the buffs, because it's just nice to have a buffing unit. But I understand the people that are like, nah, I don't feel like that, and I think it's completely fair. Here, I'll do this for Akechi though. Put him a little higher up on my list, please, maybe. I really hope. Didn't work. It worked a bit more than it would have otherwise. Sure, game. The game doesn't even like him. Because I've tried to go more in order of ranking up my units, but I don't know. Oh, this is more gems. Yippee. I think this... Okay, yeah. I decided with standard units, I wasn't going to get them until they dropped in the standard pass. And that's why I don't have these three. The only reason I got Phoebe is because I didn't realize she was a standard unit until after. Howler. See, I did the 80 to get the 20 free, so if I would have got Turbo during that, great. But I didn't, so oh no. So these are the only 5 units I don't have. Like, I'm working on leveling up all these guys. I'm gonna justifiably hyper-focus Akechi a little bit to get him higher up in the ranks. I want to use him so badly, and Kasumi to an extent. I want to use Akechi and Kasumi. So I'm gonna hyper-focus Akechi in particular to get him higher up in the ranks. Uh, because I'm petty and I do have favorites. Um, but I am trying to pretty much equally get characters stronger and stronger and stronger. I thought that she was on a rank up already. Guess not. Anywhere new? No, we're going to the beach. It's not the beach, but close enough. See, I'm never gonna like get on somebody like, how could you skip Akechi? Because like low key, it makes sense. Like I know he's not that good of a character. I just am a big fan of Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal, to where I'm a sucker for, oh my god, it's Akechi, holy shit. Like, you know what I mean? I want him to be good so bad that I'm coping by hyper focusing him until he's one of my stronger units. Does that mean I'm going to pull his 5-star weapon? No, because I have limits. Because I'm going to wait for Makoto to drop and then get his 5-star weapon. Because I've heard his team, he's used in teams like to this day in the Chinese versions. Yeah, that stream wasn't the best. I low-key understand the like Astrolab part, but it just didn't feel very content filled. Like it was all right, but it just kind of felt like it was going at a slower pace. And I would have appreciated just faster stream. I still think the next one's going to be a really good stream because it's for the next palace. So I'm excited for that. I think that one's going to be cool. And the one after, the next two streams are going to be fire, is all I'm saying. This one wasn't good. The next two will be, I feel. I have a very strong feeling in that. These next two streams are going to be good. Like, they're going to go all out for the new palace in a week, and then for the reload, the Persona 3 reload update. So I'm looking forward to it greatly. And I am realizing that at this point, if this coworker of mine calls me at like 9:15 and I gotta go, I might as well just wait and do the crossover portion when I get back. I'm going to try to get all characters rank 20. I want to get them all to rank 15 first, because then you stop getting gems from them. So any new character that's added, I'm going to focus them just for their gems. But I will eventually build them up to rank 17, and then after that, rank 20, just one by one. Probably starting with the ones who are give you rewards, their last rewards at rank 20, because there are some that don't do that, like don't give you their best reward until rank 20, but most are 17. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's good. That's fair. Yeah, you're gonna have characters that are your favorites that are gonna be your top priority. I did the Velvet Attendant to rank 21st because they God, what was it? They give you a new persona. And I just wanted to get all the personas. And that shoots that shit up. Please give me rank 3 without a hangout. It's not gonna, but I wish it would because I really want to get that reward. Nope. I gotta do one more hangout to get to rank 3. But I did the Velvet Attendant because, of course, it gives you a new persona. And then after that, I wanted to get the doctor guy that I was getting his rank 17 at the start of stream. I'd been trying that one for a while because giving you one turn cooldown between gun attacks is honestly wild. Like that is so much better for combat, especially for someone like ooh, when they ooh. Now I know why he's one of the best characters in the game. I was gonna say especially for someone like Soy, because Soy's gun is fucking overpowered. Um, and then I realized that is probably why his 5-star is like seen as the best character in the Chinese version right now. And why I've heard recently that in a different trailer for the Aegis update, well no, for the Palace 6 update, they were gonna add a new weapon for gun, or in the Aegis update they were gonna do a new weapon for gun, and people were not happy. That made gun attack stronger, and they were going to give Soy 5-star a buff because they're buffing characters in the Chinese version by making them level 100. Like instead of the 80, they're slowly over time letting characters go up to 100 that are more of the underused characters that are like 5-stars. Now they can go up to 100, which I think is a very good idea. Um, but they were going to do it for 5-star Soy. In the Chinese version, yes. They do it very slowly. Let me. It's time to Google, I guess. No, not that screen. Start over here. We're going to lufel.net. Because I've been like studying this in my in my spare time. I think like last night I was about to take a shower or something, and I just spent like 20 minutes looking at lufel.net. Um, let me see. Oh, it finally fucking. Here we go. Where is it? Progression. That is character. That is not what I'm looking for. Release schedule. There we go. Here. Right now we're at akechi. In 9 days, we got these two, and then Makoto, and then Yukari. And with Makoto, we're supposed to get Cherish in standard, which is crazy. First anniversary, Akihiko. We get Howler with Barry. And then, where is it? I thought it was sooner. Okay, the with the new version of the Palace 5 guy, we get level 100 for Yui, Phoebe, and for Seaside Tomoko. And those are our first ones. We get level 100 for the twins with the new Soy, and then Joker and Rin, Lion Dance Rin. And then most recently they did Cord and Fox, while also making Joker, Fox, and Yui standard units instead of special units. Yeah. And the crazy one to me is that these three are going to become standard units in a year from now. Like, it's very good to know that they're doing that change. And actually are going to start making characters go from limited to standard. Taken, it's 2 years after they drop, but that's still a very good thing. And I think they also started making different weapons stronger. Like how with Pinky they did Starry Compass is getting a buff where you need to get, like use more metals for it. Uh Magnetic Storm, which I don't think is even dropped yet in this version, right? Yeah, this doesn't even come out until Yukari. Yeah, no, I'm low key. I'm gonna not use any gold tickets until where is it? Until 4.4. because that's when Turbo drops. So then I'll be able to get, hopefully, I'll have a chance in all three of them. That is, I agree with that completely, that it takes Junpei such a long fucking time. Like, Akihiko is in 72 days. Junpei then isn't for, goddamn. I didn't realize it was that long. And we don't get another, so Ange is a Navi. We don't get another Navi until fucking Fuka in 220 days. And that is also our most recent, that is also the last Navi we're gonna get in this timeline. Because I don't know if they're gonna do another one randomly of like an OC character, but I guess isn't. But Soy Pioneer is also our first gun unit, and we don't get him for another 260 days. I don't know. I understand it, I think story-wise, because Makoto introduces the world of Reload. Um, Yukari has us fight that very first boss in the train, and then Akihiko has us entering Tartarus again. Because this is like intro and then first row of Tartarus. This is that first boss on the train. This is like part two of Tartarus. And then Mitsuru and Fuka have boss number two. So like low key, I understand it, but at the same time, I don't because it takes a long time to get Junpei. Koromaru though, I cannot wait. I don't want to wait that long. Um, I think they do another OC one before the pre-say though, but I don't know. But I guess I've seen different trailers for I guess like for that part of the game. I guess this part is October 4th. Like that fight. So I don't know how they're gonna do that. Like it's the roulette wheel fight. So anyone that knows how reload goes, yeah. I don't know what the time limit is, but yeah, in like a month, in like a month and a half, yeah, you got to do the monorail fight again. But in 2 months we have the anniversary, and I'm hoping they give us a free 5-star with the anniversary. I don't know who they do, but I don't know. I don't know. That'd be nice, but like I don't know how they're gonna implement Shinji into the story if the fight where interesting things happen to both Ken and Shinji have already happened. So I don't know. I think the devs, P5X devs, are also like, holy shit, release Revival already, please. Because I know they're not going to do Revival characters until after Revival has come out. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I'll learn how that works the same time we all do. But I just know the boss fight itself works into the other events happening to Shinji. You know what I mean? Because of what the last spinner rolls. So I don't know how they're gonna do that, but we'll see. I'm a little worried, but we'll see. Finally, time to get this done so I can get my goat Akechi. Damn, is she dying too? Christ. Okay, I was out of line. I think my eyes ain't working too well. You don't say. Should go home and rest. Oh, okay, because now it's just not with her that we're hanging out because it's her social link, not the grandma's social link. Did I say that earlier? I know I say crazy shit a lot. So I could 1,000% see myself saying that. I remember before this game, okay, because I could have seen that being something I said too. And I might say that still because yeah, thank you for the gems. Um, but what was it? Oh, I remember when this came out in the Chinese version because I low key followed this game since it was announced. Even though I never played the Chinese version of it, I just kept hoping it'd come to the US. Um, but when she got announced as a social link, I remember seeing that and just going, "What are they? What do you mean?" That and the grandma in of itself. I'm like, why is she here? I'm like, ah, yes, P5X, where we have the girl in a wheelchair and grandma. So I don't know, but no, I just wasn't expecting them to go that route. You know what I mean? Like it makes sense in the long run, but they've never, in at least in my memory, they've never had a character like that was like in a wheelchair or anything. It is especially crazy looking at it now that this was the girl who tried to kill herself at the start of the game. Like that part's wild. I don't know. It wasn't I was kind of like, okay, it makes sense. Eventually they would do a social link like that. I just wasn't on the top of my head on like, oh, what's the next social link going to be? And plus, like I said, I was just seeing random screenshots this game and random clips of the game to where like I just see, oh, grandma social link. I mean, grandma persona user. All right. Yeah. I think you're thinking of the wrong game. I think you're talking about the first 5 minutes of this game where you meet Wonder and then suddenly you meet her as she is trying to meet God. Oh, I don't think so either. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Apathy syndrome. Yep. There were a lot of meetings in that first like 10 minutes of P5X. We met Wonder. Wonder met her. She tried to meet God. I don't know. Damn. We're about to get like all the way through rank 4, I feel like it's about to be another level up for rank 5 after this. Yeah, if I look and it says and it gives me the prompt of form bond, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about. I was just making a joke about it of yeah, no, I know what you're talking about when she, yeah, right before they pull Yukari. Like before it shows Yukari is she's like doing makeup, I think, right? She's putting lipstick on in that shot, I'm pretty sure. And then it shows Junpei before like the blood-spilled land. Because that's some crazy shit right there. Yeah, time to get a weapon. No, I mean what I said. Maybe I shouldn't say it that loud, though. I am in a school dorm, but... I'm just gonna get a random knock on the door from my like RA or something here in like 20 minutes. Victory beam. That's what I call never mind. I need to shut the fuck up. About grandma recently. What about grandma? Why is it not loading? Code. I guess she doesn't want to talk about grandma. Damn. Okay, Akechi, my goat, where are you? Here. There we go. This should boost his shit. It did. Oh god. That brought him up the list significantly. I don't get how Haru's so low. Are these like all zeros? That's why. That and only having one persona skill level 10 is exactly why, actually. And then Futaba's in the same. Yeah, Futaba's in the same boat. These are also nothing. Yeah, Futaba's in the same boat. Okay, well that's fine. Because I had all the revelations, like most of them were leveled up, and then I unequipped it and re-equipped it all of them just to make sure they were right. And a lot of my good characters suddenly had nothing on revelations, and I'm like, oh well, thanks guys, because I guess wasn't using the right ones for them. So like, I'm glad that now I will be using the right ones for them. But are we gonna get a countdown? I'm gonna open my fucking Discord server, and you're gonna have a daily countdown until Howler's added to standard. Here, I'll make a deal here. Say I'll make a deal with you right now. After how my main plan is wait for Turbo to be added to standard, and then just do a whole bunch of standard pulls, because I think I've got how many pulls? Yeah, 191. Every time you mention it in stream, I will do a 10 pull for Howler. I'm gonna mute for 1 second. I'm getting a call from somebody. Oh no, I do have to run because that was my coworker who I said I'd help out with something. But when I get back, because it shouldn't take too long, I'm doing the akechi thing. Wait, whale. I don't know how I just noticed this, but whale. Whale. I'm gonna make a clip of that myself later, I think, because I realized how fucking stupid I sounded as I said it. Just whale. Oh. Because like, what the fuck do you mean, dumbass? Oh fuck, you're right. Whale. Whale. Fuck. No. No, stop. That's not important. Whale. Whale. The way I'm curious if this is the same whale or different whale from the end of Palace 4. Whale. Okay, so I'm gonna fix my bullshit. Did that have strings on it? I guess I didn't realize the strings on it. Damn. Okay. I must have missed that one. Shit. When I get back, I have to run though right now to help one of my coworkers with something that I promised I'd help him with. As soon as I get back though, it's all akechi. It's all this, all of it, and I'm so excited with him. with him. But with that, I will be back later. Bye bye. Ow.